Hey! Oh! You said you could do this comfortably.
Look at, I was trying to fix this hood. Wow! He did a much better job than I did.
That's why I don't let him drive my company vehicle. Going hunting for cars again. Guess what? We actually got our third one that got ordered this week, and he wants a black one. So I got to find a tuxedo black 70 Chevelle this week. I'm going to look everywhere. Nashville, local shops, big dealers. I'll find it. I'll definitely going to find it. Also, we're going to hop into that 1965 Impala. That's a good build going on this week. And last but not least, you're going to see the 69 and the 70 Chevelle going on at the same time. Like, share, subscribe, do that thing, and come on. Okay, you're not looking at the 69 Hugger Orange. You're looking at the 70 Hugger Orange, which is the first car we're actually building for our customer. That's our number 2 car. So it is getting the white stripes, and we are going to call that one the Dreamsicle. Customer calls it the 50/50. I don't know. You can pick the name. We'll figure it out. Anyways, pulling the body off the chassis. We're going to put on the body jig that we made. That's a rolling cart to get it over to the back of the body shop, and then we'll take the chassis over to the fab shop where we can get it into media blast. And here we go again, boys. Punch.
I like that idea.
Going to the other shop. Oh yeah. Here's yours. You're taking it full speed. Come on, Chris.
Yeah.
That was not eventful. All right, start bringing her up, Chris. Perfect. All right, off to the other shop she goes. It is kind of a pain in the butt to have 2 shops. The factory is actually going to be located at just one facility. We're just building prototypes here at headquarters. Maybe one more. The ghost gray one is what I really want to do, but we'll see. And what is this in my way?
It's a porch.
It's a porch?
There's a porch in your way.
Why are you blocking my door?
Huh?
Princess?
That's a porch, sir.
That's a very feminine car. Is that your parking spot? Are you hiding?
Yeah, when you drive a car like that.
Oh, that's right. You know what the difference is between a Porsche driver and a porcupine?
Bricks on the inside.
Hey! Oh! Oh! You said you could do this comfortably.
Look at, I was trying to fix this hood. Wow! Wow! You're good. God, he did a much better job than I did.
That's why I don't let him drive my company vehicle.
How you choke it.
I know we're getting orange blind, but we're going to go back to my 69 and get to work on that bad boy. Tell me where you're starting first, Jeffrey.
I'm going to go all the way up.
Okay, that's yours.
Come on.
Yeah, man. This is where the rubber's really going to meet the road. If we're going to set up a factory to actually build multiple cars like this, we got to figure out how to build the best car, but we actually have to figure out how to make it repeatable. So the same thing happens every time. It'll go much easier, much faster, and much better quality because I've engineered each piece to go together just like we did at GM when they started, right? This is the Holley Terminator X. And this is the first component bracketry that goes against the firewall that's actually gonna hold it. If I'm gonna make a bracket assembly and can hold more than one component, I'm gonna do that, right? Because I got one assembly. You gotta take into consideration where all your plugs are, right? And where all your components are gonna go before we pre-wire it. So we machine down a couple spacers and we put them on here. This is so cool. I mean, this is just like, I'm so jacked because I can see it all coming together. The vision that's been in my head, like how do I wanna do this? like actually pulling together. So this is Terminator X for the wiring to run the computer, running the motor. This is the next component that goes on it. It goes like that, and then that bolts onto here. Now these is really cool because on the back side of it, this is just a prototype right now, but this has got a hole that you actually use a tang on the side. So on the back of the firewall, we built a tang that you slide the component up, slide it in to the tang, and then onto a stud over here, and you'll be able to. So this is the ignition relay box that you do with a I did it column. So it's just external relays because you don't want to run any power through the key really. But anyways, these got to go in to that Chevelle and that Chevelle. Okay, so this is the next component that's actually got to go on the firewall as well. This actually holds the Highway 22, American Auto Wire Highway 22 fuse box, fuse assembly. Also, I made it hold the HDX control box. That's for the coded digital gauges, right? So again, where does it go? How does it fit in there? You got it all figured out, and then we make these components and this bracketry. How cool is that? And then even on the back of here is where the components come up and reinforce the dashboard to its original position. Isn't that cool? So these components are all manufactured by us as prototypes, and they'll all go on that firewall. Now here's the really cool part. How do I put these components without remeasuring, relaying it out? You don't do that stuff, man. We already figured it out once, we don't gotta figure it out again. So what we're gonna do is put a template on that firewall, and we're gonna back drill all of our stud locations to find the locations exactly where we put them that are gonna go into that one. And I'll show you this reassembled in a minute. But we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. But the idea is you build that template. Once the template is done and back drilled, we can have it to go over here, and then we take away the parts on here that we don't need as we mount that 16 gauge firewall, and it's built. All these components will be populated on it, literally. So you slide it in, this stuff just goes right in, and it's a plug and play type situation. Isn't that cool? Everything is accessible. Everything is accessible and repeatable. So after I get it wired and laid out, I'm gonna pull all the wiring out of the car, and we're gonna lay that out on pin boards so we can make multiple harnesses. We're only gonna figure it out once. It's cool. This is kind of cool, right? This is called an X-pipe, right? This is a very common thing in a hot rod. Most people will put in an X-pipe or a crossover pipe, they'll call it. And they do that because what it does is it actually gives you a little bit more torque from your motor. We're actually deciding to go with straight pipes out of it, and we're not connect them together. Let me tell you why. The horsepower on the two motors with or without the X-pipe is about the same. The torque's a little bit more, but I really love the independent rumble you get that comes through the sound of the exhaust. It's not going to change fuel mileage. It's not going to change really performance much. It will give you a little more torque. Don't hate me, because it is true. It is a little bit more torque. But for the applications, we're not pulling trailers. I don't need a big stink, a lot of torque. I want this thing to move and skedaddle down the track. I ain't going to change that at all. So it's going to sound better, and it's different. I always do stuff different. Anyways, that was your X-Pipe 101. Haters hate me now. Send me a message. Tell me why I'm wrong. I could be. You never know. Going on a quest. I had a request yesterday from a gentleman named Alex. Alex said, If you could find me a tuxedo black one, I'm doing it. So as we're getting orders now regularly for the Chevelles, I want to see what it's like to go to Quest and look at what another car dealer actually has for sale. If I can buy those and bring those and run them through, that'd be cool. This guy's got a ton of Chevelles, so we'll see what it's about. I'm kind of picky, you know. Limo service ready?
Right is here.
You gonna open the door for him?
I will. Yeah, Jeff, when we need a limo driver, we should be taking the limo down there. You're not gonna get the door for him? Oh, look at nice car he's got in it. I think he makes so much money.
Filled with cigar ash.
Yeah. Thanks, Kyle. See you, Murph.
I've never seen this many packed in one little location.
It doesn't have to flash. So the good news is, I just got a call from a spotter of mine with another 70 Chevelle tuxedo black because I need it really bad. I've looked at 3 or 4 of them so far. There's some really rough cars out there. How do I say that in a nice way? Anyways, you saw that with where we were at. You can't have mop and glow, baby. It's got to be a nice quality piece if we're gonna move forward. This one supposedly has a show paint job on it and it's not assembled. So when my truck gets done,
No rush.
yeah, don't worry about it.
No pressure.
I'll just sit there and watch you.
No pressure.
Anyways, when that gets done, I roll out of here directly, grab the dogs, and start heading towards the cabin. Luckily, that this Chevelle is like right on the way, so timing lessons happen. All's working out, hopefully perfect. So, but you got twin turbos. What year is this thing?
09.
And it's like you said, 18, 17 pounds of boost.
Somewhere around there.
All right, Jason, you're definitely a car dude. Look at this. This guy is a car freak. 70 GTO Judge, shut up. Stop it. This LS swap, 6-liter LS swap, and that's his first car. This is like a treasure trove of cool cars, isn't it? This is true car hunting. Got to check the Chevelle out. Is it the bomb or is it a bomb? You never know. Tuxedo black, white stripes. All right, I'm gonna flip you around. Here we go. Ooh, she's pretty. Look at that. Do I see pearl? I see pearl on that. That is looking good. I think we found the parts. Holy cow. Let's close that. Wow. It's pretty stunning. Dude, we're gonna have so much fun. Jace, I can't wait till you actually come down. Seriously. Oh, pretty car. We done the deal. This is a nice car. I am so excited. The pearl and the stripes that looks like razor straight. I can't wait to get this thing out in the sun. Tuesday, she'll arrive over by me. Thanks, Jason. Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing it down.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's been
Really
a
cool
pleasure
seeing
working
the
with you.
buddies.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's fun. You ever look at something and not know where to start? And I'm like looking at it going, oh, dear Lord. I think we're going to start with just emptying it all out, taking inventory of the parts, right? What the heck is this thing? It's going to take a while. What's cool about this 1965 Impala, not only is it convertible, but it's got a good look. He had a great stance on it already. It had those big old tires on it, rims on it with a 9.5-inch back spacing. Really cool look. We actually had to clearance the backside of those inner wheel houses to get that thing to fit in there just the way it should, but we did it. along with the new suspension that we put in the front and the back. In the front, we got new upper and lower tubular control arms, the QA1 setup, and a nice sway bar. In back, kind of went with the QA1s and did the same thing with a big old sway bar. That way this thing is going to actually not only run and have a lot of power, but it's going to actually be able to stop real well and be able to take a corner decent. It didn't drive like this in 1965, let me tell you. Also pretty cool that we ran that custom exhaust all the way back. We actually had to drop the universal cross member to actually get that exhaust to run high enough to give a good ground clearance. That's what it takes when you do the custom work. It's supposed to be bolt-in, but it's not. It's just got to be right. That's what it's got to be. Cool. Oh! He's shoeless. What if I blow my own glasses off? That's a car, Bill! Oh, you think your Chevelle's faster than this one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on!
Yeah. I'm going to put my sunglasses on, see if you can knock them off.
That's just bull. Really don't feel like smashing it up.
I don't blame you.
Woohoo! This thing's fast, Bill. Oh.
Runs good.
Oh yeah, she's sloppy. She's sloppy.
Right.
Wow, that's a little sloppy, Bill. Oh, here she comes, the rain.
Where are we? That was fun.
That was fun.
Isn't it fun not to be a grown-up?
Yes. Oh yeah, I bought that black car. It was when I was doing hunting. Good week, right? Finding that black beauty was gorgeous. And it was digging farther on the Chevelles next week. Template and make all the components, finding out what is a crossover part that actually works. What, Murph? I'm shaking your head.
Because that's not it.
Good again.
You're good. We're just going to take it from here.
Okay, man, we are going crazy on the 70 Chevelle. We're going to try to make the 70 Chevelle. It was a drag race. We're trying to get the 70 Chevelle to actually catch the 69 Chevelle. And also, all the components that I got to start working on, you'll see next week. What you're shaking your head again.
That was this week. You're just going rogue.
You're killing me.
You're blaming me.
I'm in the mood.
Uh-huh.
Okay, ready? Okay, good week. We built that Impala. It's moving along quite nicely. It's a shot. That's what we do. Watch you laughing. Let's see. Thanks, Jeff. All right, we're gonna get back to work. We're working on the Chevelles. Got a lot of cool stuff coming. Found that beautiful black one. Then a gorgeous pearl stripe in it. It's been a good week. I'm not complaining. I'm feeling blessed. Like, share, subscribe if you get a chance. Follow us along, man. God, we trust. God bless America. Have a good day. See you next week.